I came to the realization that I was obsessed with love. This obsession would cause me to hyper-focus on people who I felt were the one, becoming a hindrance and a distraction in my own self-love and self-development journey. So join me as I work on healing my own toxic relationship with love. The first step in healing is being quiet. Intuitively, I have been being guided to be quiet, shut off all the noise, shut off all the distractions so that I can be with myself, so that I can sit with my thoughts, sit with my emotions, and allow them to guide me to the places and spaces that I need to heal. It actually helped me quiet my thoughts and think about love less while focusing that desire and attention on myself and turning it inwards. I asked myself, how would I want the person that I'm with to show up for me? After I wrote down all the different things, I committed to showing up for myself in that same kind of way.
When I feel what I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times when I find you wanna keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see. You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. If you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me what you feel. It's hard for me to understand. So many things have taken place before this love affair began. But if you feel more like I feel, confusion can give way to doubt. For there are times when I fall short of what I say. But I say I'm all about, all about. You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know.
I am naturally seductive. I ooze sexual energy. I am a creative force of nature. Various experiences. I always have a savings account. In this world, I feel every positive sensation caressing my body. I taste like sweetness. I smell so good. My hair is nice and healthy. My vibrant skin is healthy and glowing. I am a magnetically powerful being. I am a creative force of nature.
On my journey of healing my relationship with love, one thing I learned is that the person that you love is a mirror to you. You love them because their attributes and characteristics you admire. However, those same attributes and characteristics are qualities within yourself that you just haven't cultivated yet. So instead of looking outward at someone else, see what you like about that person and cultivate those qualities within yourself. This is what I learned about your relationship with love and relationships. Number one, how you approach love is a reflection of your wounds and your trauma and your childhood. Whatever was unfulfilled in that relationship with your parents or with your family is how you approach love. For me, my father was in my life, but he was at a distance, and I felt like I wasn't as accepted or invited into his family, and I feel like I wasn't chosen. That's just how I felt. It is what it is. I brought that feeling with me throughout my other relationships, as far as me having like an anxious attachment to people, like not wanting people to leave me and wanting to really feel chosen and loved by people. As an adult, I even find myself loving and being attracted to unavailable men, whether that be unavailable with distance, unavailable emotionally, unavailable as in they're possibly in another relationship. There was always something blocking me from having a relationship with them in the way that I wanted to. I also have this strong desire to be chosen by someone. I was never quite chosen in my past relationships, and I don't feel like I was chosen with my father. So I have this strong desire to be chosen. And that made me question, am I really in love with this person? Do I really like this person? Or does my ego just want to be chosen? Does my ego just want the satisfaction of someone choosing to love me, of someone fighting for me? So now I'm taking the time to heal, to accept my wounds, and just focusing on choosing myself. I feel like that's the most important thing, is me just choosing myself and not worrying about anyone else choosing me, because when I choose myself, nothing else will matter. That looks like me loving on myself how I would want someone else to love on me. Showing up for myself how I would want someone else to show up for me. Being that other partner within me. Like making money, working out, moving in my purpose, communicating with myself with honesty and integrity, and confronting myself when I'm wrong, congratulating myself when I'm right, celebrating myself. I also had issues feeling accepted and loved in my family as well, not just with my father, but in my family. I just always felt like if I said the wrong thing or did the wrong thing, then I wouldn't be accepted. Or I was very cautious about what I was saying, what I was doing, so that I could receive the love that I wanted from my family members. And when I wasn't receiving that love, I would constantly think, okay, damn, was it me? What did I do? What I could have done better? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. In reality, I'm realizing that people are people, and people are going to do what they're going to do. People are going to treat you however they feel like treating you, no matter what you say, no matter what you do. It's up to you to be able to heal yourself enough that you don't need to monitor how you're speaking or what you're doing or whatever the case may be just to feel accepted. And that's what I'm actively working on healing right now. I'm allowing myself to be better as far as moving more in integrity, so that what I say and what I do is always rooted in purity and in God, while also releasing the attachment of being accepted and loved. And if I'm not accepted, if I'm not loved, then it is what it is, as long as I'm being authentic in myself. So that's just what I'm working on right now. I'm working on choosing myself, healing my attachment to people, healing my attachment to desiring a relationship, healing my wounds that causes that attachment to love.
Breath in and exhale. Slowly walk your fingertips all the way to the left. Place your left hand in front of your face and let it help you as well to twist open even more deeply. Inhale, come up into cobra. Exhale, lower down. And from here, tuck your toes and press yourself back. You can go ahead and do a little backward and forth motion here to loosen up your hips a little bit. From here, you're half split on your left side. Place your left hand on the ground, your right leg away from you. Deep breath in, twist open a little bit deeper. And exhale, slowly place your hand back down, make your way back into your high lunge. Lower your right knee down. And from here, a shoulder and then the other one. Chest round your back. Inhale, come into a little back bend. Exhale, round your back, bring the knee forward. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, bring the knee forward. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Body coming into this slight back bend here. Deep breath in and exhale. Lower the left arm, lower the left leg. Tuck your toes and press yourself to your heels. Again, find a little movement. Move back and forth a couple of times. You're going to repeat on the up. Exhale, find the back of your thighs with your hands and slowly lower all the way down. And inhale, let your hands slide up your thighs, hands over your head. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Exhale, slowly let your hands lower down all the way. Our right side, extending both of our arms away from us. Stay here for one deep inhale and exhale. Beautiful little back bend here. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower the left hand back down. Bring your knee into your chest. Inhale, slowly round forward. Exhale.
lighting isn't the best, but it is what it is. But I am reading this book right now. I love this book because it is basically teaching me how to not be afraid and avoidant of pain, because when you accept pain, when you embrace the pain that comes with living life and not try to protect yourself from the pain, you actually experience life more freely because you're not allowing your wounds to cause you to stop yourself from living life. What we've gone through in the past leaves us with wounds, and some of those wounds we might not have healed yet, so we try to avoid the places and spaces and people and situations that might trigger that wound within us. We just try to avoid those situations that might trigger those wounds, but those situations involve love. Those situations involve opportunities. Those situations involve people. Like, there's so many beautiful situations that at the same time could trigger your wounds. Like I mentioned before, our relationship with love is a reflection of our wounds. If that's the case, then we can easily be triggered in relationships. So our wounds are constantly on display and open to be triggered. This book is helping me not only focus on healing myself instead of trying to change external circumstances, like me having a love partner or me getting into a relationship, not trying to chase one, but instead focusing on healing myself and loving myself, focusing on healing my wounds so that I can be healthy when I do end up in a relationship and not constantly be triggered. I say this to say, one of the things that I learned while I was researching about love and relationships and our relationship with intimacy and our relationship with love, desiring love is not a bad thing. However, is when that desire comes from a place of lack, comes from a negative place, that's when it is harmful. And when you have a obsessive relationship about love, that's when it is harmful because you feel like you need it. The desire itself is not harmful. It's just a natural desire, and it's not one that you should suppress or run away from or think that you don't need or think something's wrong with you for desiring a relationship. It's okay to desire a relationship and also pour love into yourself and heal yourself at the same time. I am accepting the fact that a relationship is what I desire. I'm not going to be happy single. I know that I love intimacy, sensuality, sex, even community. I love love and I desire love, and I'm not going to act like that's not something that I really desire by just totally focusing on myself. That wouldn't be me being true to myself, and that wouldn't be me moving in balance. And this is when you have to know yourself. Not everyone is going to feel the same. Not everyone has the same desires. So you have to know yourself enough to know what balance looks like for you. While I am healing and loving on myself, I'm also preparing myself for a relationship because it is what I desire. Preparing myself looks like healing myself so I'm not afraid of my wounds being triggered. We're always going to experience pain in some kind of way. We're always going to experience some kind of discomfort. That's just a part of life. You just have to receive it and let it go. Receive it and let it go, and you move accordingly, however that may look for you. I'm just healing myself and allowing myself to release my anxiousness about being chosen, and I can go into relationships without feeling like I need someone to validate me and to choose me. While I'm working on that wound, I'm just allowing my thoughts to show me where I need to heal. There's something in this book that I did want to read. Okay. It says, spiritual growth exists in that moment when you are consciously willing to pay the price for freedom. You must be willing at all times, in all circumstances, to remain conscious in the face of pain and to work with your heart by relaxing and remaining open. Remember, if you close around something, you will psychologically You will be psychologically sensitive about that subject for the rest of your life. Because you stored it inside of you, you will be afraid that it will happen again. But if you relax instead of closing, it will work its way through you. If you stay open, the blocked energy inside of you will release naturally, and you will not take on anymore. This is the core of spiritual work. When you are comfortable with pain passing through you, you will be free. Just putting in the effort to heal is a great start. And in this book, they talk about when you are triggered, when your wounds are triggered, even though you're trying to heal them, just let those thoughts and emotions come through you and pass without having to ruminate on them, without feeling guilty having these thoughts, without focusing on these thoughts. Just allow them to come and allow them to go without judgment. In the book, they talk about these thoughts and emotions that you feel are not necessarily you. They are just your wounds speaking for you, your mind bringing up your wounds. So these thoughts and emotions that you feel are not necessarily you. So that's why you should just observe them. Let them come and let them go. You are not your thoughts. You don't ever have to be the final product. Just starting and just improving yourself will bring in the blessings. And it's not like you have to be the perfect package before you get the blessings. Just start working on yourself. Just one example in my life recently made me realize it's not about having the answer and fully mastering that answer. It's more about receiving the answer and practicing it, and things will just start moving in your favor. So you don't have to be the perfect package before you get into a relationship, but you have to heal yourself so that you won't need someone. You won't need validation. You won't need someone for their money. You won't need someone for their emotional support or stability. You won't need someone to help you feel whole, because in a sense you'll already be whole, but that person will help you ascend more. That person will help you get better. That person will help you in your journey to feeling whole. Like once you start the journey, it's not like you have to be the complete version before what you desire starts coming into your life. So I know that once I start working on myself and once I start applying these things that I've been learning, I know that a relationship will come to me, because that is what I desire and I am putting in the effort. I'm just continuously working on myself and allowing myself to confront my wounds, and where we go from there is where we go from there. I am going to take myself on a date, just allowing myself to enjoy my own company and be intimate with myself. And that's another thing. I also definitely desire physical intimacy, emotional intimacy. I have to learn how to use that energy to my advantage, while also giving myself physical intimacy, giving myself emotional intimacy. How can I be intimate with myself? One of the things I learned was one way to be intimate with yourself is to deeply be present with yourself. Present in each moment as you're walking, present as you're feeling certain emotions, present as you are just going about your day, just being present with yourself. You're deeply rooted with yourself. You're experiencing with yourself. And that just brings you back to yourself, and it gives you a moment of just feeling intimate with yourself. And I tried it just washing the dishes the other day, and I was thinking, and then I brought myself back to just being present with myself, washing the dishes, and it did kind of feel a bit sensual in a way, like just rubbing the soap on the plate and rinsing off the plate, feeling the water. Like it was just a more elevated experience. I know that sounds weird, just me talking about washing dishes like that, but it felt intimate. I felt like I was being intimate with myself. So me just trying that gave me a good idea of just how being present with yourself really assists you in experiencing the moment fully with yourself. Just like how you would experience a certain moment with a partner, you're doing that with yourself. So being present in the moment is definitely something that I've been practicing that has been helping me with my intimacy. So stay tuned for my next video. I take myself on a date. I'm really excited about that. Like the video, subscribe, especially if you made it this far. If you made it this far, comment love. Comment love. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love and appreciate you guys.